Yeah, Trane Technologies as a company is very aligned with the COP agenda of action. We think it's high time that companies and organizations focus on action because there's no more time that we should be wasting on just commitments or talk. It's really time to deliver. And Trane Technologies as a company has been working really hard across our value chain to do just that. We have been improving and upgrading our facilities, making sure that we lead the way in terms of how we operate our own operations. We've also worked really hard on our products themselves. And we have a commitment to reduce the emissions of our products for customers while they're using our products by 1 billion metric tons or a gigaton by 2030. That really has given lots of engagement around innovation. It's our people think differently, we collaborate differently to achieve that goal. And last but not least, we've been focused on the upstream, working with suppliers on procuring better materials for future products and also finding new ways to identify alternatives and ensure that we reduce as much waste as possible to produce the things that we produce. Yeah, in terms of innovation around breakthroughs, I would say there's 3 areas that we really are excited about. One is electrification. Decarbonizing buildings is not possible unless we electrify heating. In fact, 90+% of the world's heating is still provided by fossil fuels, but we do not have to depend on fossil fuels to heat ourselves anymore. We can electrify heating. We must electrify heating in order to decarbonize the built environment. In addition to electrification, though, we're also focused on overlaying the electrification and these systems that we're deploying with digital and AI. Like many companies, we're exploring ways to leverage the power of AI as well as digitalization to ensure that that provides a new level of efficiency when the systems are in operation. It also provides new insights about how those systems can be better managed by building owners. And last but not least, we're very focused on something we brought to the world in terms of what we call an advanced thermal management system. That's really a long title for a new way to cool and heat buildings around the world. In fact, we've moved away from the old way of heating and cooling. In the past, buildings like the one we're in today has both a cooling system and a heating system. Both of those often run in parallel, thus using a lot of energy. There's a new way to do that, and it's a fully electrified system that's combined approach that does away with some of the old ways that we were cooling and heating. And if you can imagine one system working together as a system, combined with lots of technologies, not just electrification, but digital, AI, powerful building management systems, all of these things combined deliver 400%, often 400% efficiency over those systems that they replace. The potential is great for this to be deployed around the world. Yeah, Trane Technologies is really committed to working across sectors and across all the avenues of the economy that's focused on decarbonization and reducing climate impacts. And as an example, from a supply chain area, we've been working with suppliers on procuring better materials. In fact, we're the first company in our industry to have a purchase order for green steel or low emission steel. And that, as a first mover, is a good signal to the marketplace that we're willing to work with suppliers in the future around procuring things that come with less impact on the environment and that have no negative trade-offs on the products that we produce. And last but not least, we're working with policymakers because we can't do everything in a vacuum. Industries like ours must work with policymakers on solutions for tomorrow for us to get the accelerated speed that we need to accomplish what's needed by 2030.